So stay tuned to see the after effects of my hair coloring adventure. Curly girls, thanks so much for checking out my new video. This is actually the first video that I have filmed since my 2-year YouTube anniversary has hit. So thank you so much to all my subscribers, all my viewers, for all the positive feedback and just great motivational messages. You guys are awesome, and I'm so appreciative for every single view and every single like. Even the dislikes with positive critiques, you know, honestly, it's only made this channel better. So thank you so very much. So on to the good stuff. Now, yesterday, but technically it will be after I'm talking now. Yesterday I filmed a video on what products I use to color my hair. And the reason why I did that is if you have watched my very first video, you may have noticed that my hair is a really dark black. And over the years, you may have noticed that I have kind of like a natural reddish ombre that happens. And every single time I color my hair, I always forget to film before. So I really had to make sure I did it yesterday. I'm really excited that I finally got that one done. And today I wanted to follow up and actually show you what my hair looked like after I've colored it. So a couple of minutes, it will all make sense, I promise. So yeah, this is just my natural hair. A few of the viewers had previously asked, what are you using? Is that even your real hair? And girl, yeah, this is my real hair. So actually curly hair, because it's already dry, it's already prone to breakage, so we want to make sure that we're loving our curls as much as we possibly can. So this is day 1 of coloring it. The last time I colored my hair with the exact same method, I actually went to a Spoon concert, and Spoon is like an awesome indie band, but we went to a Spoon concert that night, and even yesterday I didn't have to sleep with like a towel over my pillowcase because I had absolutely no extra color rinsing out, and my hair did not smell gross. I didn't have to sleep in a bed alone because my hair smelled like honey and coconut oil, and today it just felt so good when I washed it out. So everybody, I'm super duper pumped to get this video out to you guys. Again, thank you so much for all the views, all the likes, all the comments, subscribing. It means so much to me. And I'm telling you ladies and curly guys, the best is yet to come. 2015 Sparkles Make Me Wanna Party is going to go to a whole new level, so make sure that you check out the page, check out the blog for all the updates. All of my other accounts are posted below, so keep calm and get your curl on. Thanks for watching! Hey curly girls, it has been far too long since I filmed a video. I don't know if you can really tell right now, but the bottom of my hair, it's kind of like this natural ombre color. I don't exactly know why that happens. It could be from previous hair color I've used in the past, or just because with the sun my hair naturally gets lightened, but I can't complain and it's free, so even better. When it comes to coloring my hair, I honestly do not spend a ton of money to get it colored. I usually just do it at home in my kitchen, and it's not that hard to do as long as you're doing it the right way. Choose some great products to use, or just better products for your hair. You're going to get better results at the end, and your hair is not going to feel like straw once you're finished. So let's just get started. Let's go to Sally's Beauty Supply to pick out my products. It's usually around the same price as you would spend for a box color, but because my hair is so thick, it's just in my better interest to go there because I can purchase, you know, maybe 2 bottles instead of just 1, about the same price. Since curly hair is already dry, it's super important that when you are going to pick out a hair color, you're choosing one that has some type of protein, strengthener, rejuvenation, oil, something in it. So you want to make sure that you're replenishing it. I enjoy purchasing a hair color that actually has argan oil in it, and because it has the argan oil in it, it's almost like everything it's taking out, it's putting right back into it. So before you color your hair, you want to make sure you have certain supplies. These supplies do not have to be expensive, and they do not have to be the exact ones I'm showing you, but so you always want to start with wearing an old t-shirt, anything that's like black, that, you know, you're not worried about ruining. you know, just your painting shirt, whatever. Just something dark. You'll also want to use like a darker towel as well, especially if you're coloring your hair dark. Like I'm using a black hair coloring, so I don't want to use white. So definitely start with some type of dark shirt and a dark towel. And you'll also want to pick up a pair of gloves. These are just a 2-pack pair. I think they're like $2. I just like the black because they're a little bit more durable, and I typically can use these for application and rinsing out the color. You may want to pick up 2 pairs or just make sure to handle them with care. So you'll want to get some gloves. And for actually applying the color, I prefer to use these bottles. They come in 8 ounces, even 16 ounces. These can be reusable, but I often just throw mine away. Or recycle them, rinse them out really well, recycle them, and these 2 are like $1.99. So again, not super expensive, and my hair is like drying out and just looking a little crazy. But this is just naturally curly, live in action. So you'll want to pick up some type of bottle, and why I like this bottle is it has this nice little tip. You can actually shake up the hair color developer in the bottle, take off the tip, and then this is really great for application onto the edges, into your root really, really well. If you have thick hair, I would definitely suggest picking up the bottle. If you're maybe just touching up your roots, you could probably just use a comb or like the brush to get into the roots, but I would just use this if you're doing full all over color. Shirt, our gloves, this little bottle, and okay, do not waste your money trying to buy the crazy, it's like, what is it? It's like cotton, it's like a cotton ball that essentially is like a strip. So it's like a cotton strip that you can put along your hair to prevent the color from actually getting onto your forehead. Now, those are awesome to use if you can actually keep it like together. Often they've broken on me, so it's just, I wouldn't spend the money for them. My easy workaround is handy dandy petroleum jelly. It does not matter which kind you use. If it has the baby powder scent, that's okay. And for this, what I like to do is just take it on my fingertips and go along the edge of my head. This creates like a barrier between the hair coloring and the hair dye. And okay, maybe it wasn't the best idea to do that, but I'll go around my whole edges. I'll even get up behind my ears, just coat my whole ear and coat my neck. Any place that I do not want color. You know, if you're wearing like an off-the-shoulder shirt and you don't have a towel, you may want to put a little petroleum jelly just around here. And I'm telling you, it is the best thing to use to keep the color off of your head. And then when you're done with coloring it, you seriously just take a paper towel and wipe it away. And you'll be so thankful, because nobody has time for hair dye on their head. And we got our basics down. You got your supplies, now we're ready to apply the color. Use 3 things. And the 3 things that you definitely want to make sure that you have is going to be hair color developer, and then some type of deep conditioning treatment for after your application. This is super important to use just to kind of give your hair one extra little hug. The hair color that I prefer to use, this is from the brand One and Only, and this is their Argan Oil Permanent Cream color. What I love about this is that it's a 2-for-1 application, and because I have, you know, quite a bit of hair, I usually have to use like 1.5 to 2 applications, or at least you have another one for later. This has the ounces on the side, and no matter what hair coloring you use, always read the directions for the specific brand. This I can only speak for the One and Only. So this one, why I love is it has intense color and super rich shine. This is, you know, argan oil has become one of the wonder oils, similar to a coconut oil. It's just very nourishing, very replenishing, and just a really good treatment for your hair, especially if you're doing any type of blowouts, you know, diffusing your hair, anything that's kind of damage prone. argan oil is just like that extra little wrap around the hair shaft to really hold the color in, lock in the shine, and just keep it strong. So when you're picking out a hair color developer, so once you've picked out your hair color, the next piece is a hair color developer. This is always a cream that it goes by volume. So it starts at 10, goes up to 20, 30, 40, etc. The higher the developer, the more lift it's going to have in your hair. That's what the lady told me. I believe she was correct. So, you know, if you're going like to a blonde, you may want to go up higher. So when it comes to developers, depending on the hair color you choose, you should definitely ask a beauty consultant at the store. Now, you don't always have to use the same hair developer as hair color, but it is nice to purchase the same ones because at least with that, you're guaranteed that, you know, the ingredients will interact well with each other, they're going to mix well together and apply better together. But you don't necessarily have to use the brand developer. It comes in so many different styles. They have huge not gallons, but larger bottles, smaller bottles, and even generic brands. So, I mean, honestly, you can pick whatever developer that you want to use. The last time I used these together, it was like the best hair coloring that I had ever done. Always just pick up a deep conditioning pack from the store. In this case, I just chose the Feria Color Moisturizing Treatment. I think it was on sale. And all this is like an extra rich, creamy protein formula that is best to use after you've colored your hair. You can always use your normal conditioner, but if you go that route, you'll definitely want to probably double, maybe even triple the amount that you may use. Just looking at this packet, I mean, you can tell that there's quite a bit in here, and I've used the whole packet. Even like put a bag over your head or like a shower cap and let it sit there for 10-20 minutes just to give your hair like a little bit of extra time and attention to, you know, rebuild itself, to re-strengthen itself. Because the longer you'll keep this in to let your hair build its strength back, the better results you're going to have in the end. But to just give your curls a little bit more love, you can always follow up with some type of hot oil treatment. The one that I enjoy using is simple. It uses coconut oil and honey. It is so easy to make, and I put it on my hair after I've washed and rinsed it. Make sure to check back in later this week. I will post that tutorial and I'll follow up with a link to the blog so you can make it yourself at home. I hope that you enjoyed this video. These are just suggestions. You can go ahead and purchase anything that you want. And this is how I did it. And yeah, all of this hair is mine. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey curly girls. Hey curly girls, it has been, I have a black one on.